try to do. Oh, let's not do that. Set number 2 in. Finally boiling some traps. Yeah, this should work pretty good. And it is set off. Nice, what do we got? Here we go. Checking traps again, every day. And, just snowed last night. We got like 2-3 inches of fresh fluffy snow. Not gonna be worried about taking that off. Trap still works good in the fluffy snow. It's that heavy wet snow that then it gets across. On to the next pit. I feel like this is where we're gonna catch him eventually, but just haven't connected yet. Don't see nothing bouncing yet. Nope, nothing again. Box track going right down both of my tire tracks here. They checked it all out, but did not commit. Little bastards. So close to the tracks. Definitely something about it he does not like. Yeah, definitely something going on with my traps. That ruined my trapping season. I don't know. Could have been my wax dirt. They do not go over my trap. They go right around on this side. Yep. Little bastards. Some just went around in here and then went around that way. Definitely coyote track, I think. And deer tracks right there. Traps right there. Deer tracks right by it. Calling it a big fail this year on my foothold trapping. Usually I do catch a few critters throughout the season. Not this year. I think it's due to wax, maybe. They should like my bait, deer meat. They love deer meat, especially rotten deer meat. I've used crayfish, I've used a few different things, beaver, but I'm thinking it's, I haven't done no sets without wax dirt, so that's another test. I still have 3 weeks, so next day or two, we're supposed to get a big rain here in a couple of days, so probably after the big rain, I'll try resetting something without wax dirt. So now we're gonna go work on some marten traps. I'm gonna make sure I get them boxes all ready, and either later today or tomorrow try to set some marten traps. First thing we're gonna do here is I want to check some bait traps. Get some bait traps in my farm pond, and it's trapping, so I'll just show that on the trapping channel, right? Especially like ice fishing, that's trapping too. It's setting a fish trap. A bunch of crayfish and 1 sunfish. Yep. Bunch of crayfish and 1 sunfish. What the fuck? Not resetting it. I'm gonna set somewhere else. Some huge crayfish too. Look at that crayfish. Oh, that's a big old crayfish. Dirty crayfish. Very dark. Them things are supposed to be brownish. That sucks. Usually I catch a bunch in the fall and put them in a tank, because every year once it ices over, there's not much oxygen in this pond. It seems like they just burrow themselves in the mud or something. I have issues every year. So I guess I gotta try trapping other places. I know some other places where I can catch bait, so we'll move my traps over there. Sometime this week we'll reset these somewhere else. Right, breaking out the old Marten boxes. And try to go over them all, replace these wires. I use a piece of wire to keep them shut. So we're gonna bait them marten traps right now. I got some actual crappy beavers. I don't really want to feed this stuff to my dogs, so I'm just gonna chop off a leg here. There. Throw that right in there. Throw a piece of wire right around this. The wire going up the back side so I can tie it together like this. Yeah, that'll work good. Alright, we're gonna get a trap at least set with the safeties on and set down in there. So when I go to set these, all I have to do is set it, put it in. Put some skunk essence up high in the tree right there, and on to the next one. There's the beaver leg going in. Big old chunk of meat on this one, foot and all. Let me get the foot out of the way though. Alright, we're gonna finally get to checking them rest of them bait traps. Kinda got sidetracked, got working on my Marten traps. Whew. I don't know how the ice is gonna be here either. Yep, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Go with. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nothing. One. We do have one. I will take the one. One is better than none. We got one big one. Yep, one big one. Nice size. I'll probably drop them in the freaking water. It's a nice size shiner. Yeah, so we'll just leave these ones in this pond. And the other three from my pond, we're going to go set in other places later on this week. I'm going to try to take my chainsaw and cut out my hole there. It's going to be 4x4 is our limit. So instead of doing it square, we do it at a diamond to give it more head room and more shoulder room. Instead of that was turned that way, they'd have 4 inches high instead of this here is 5.5 inches high, roughly. Yeah, roughly 5.5 inches high. So it could get that bigger fisher or marten to go through that smaller hole. Yeah, 4x4 hole. Come out good. Just for using the chainsaw. Now we just gotta screw that onto the front of this, and this trap will be repaired. There's one trap fixed, so we're gonna get it all set up like we did the other ones, pre-baited, and a trap already ready inside of it. And we got one more we gotta finish the front plate, and then we got some of my original boxes that are not the greatest setup, but I'm gonna set it anyways. Out checking traps again, like usual every morning, and still nothing. I'm not gonna walk down there today, but I don't see nothing jumping, and no fresh tracks in the snow. There is fresh tracks down to the bait pile down here, so hopefully we'll catch them here on a blind set up. And I've already checked the pit ones. Fox tracks going everywhere, but in my trap. So now we're off to go marten trapping. We're going to grab my snowmobile and my trailer and a bunch of marten traps and some beaver traps and go set some traps for the day. Well, we're just about to load my snowmobile up on my trailer. I got it all out ready. I just broke the freaking throttle cable. This looks like we're on to a new mission today. I don't know if this is going to work or not. This is out of a 503 Safari. And that's a twin. This is just a single cylinder 250 Tundra. I don't know if the cables will even be closed. I don't know. Pull this off. That slides out that way. Yeah, I hope this is the same setup, same carburetor setup. That'd be sweet to be able to just throw that right down into my thing. Only thing is the oiler. Mine's not, it doesn't have an oiler, but I'm just gonna cut the pull cord. Yeah, let's see if we can make this work. Well, it ended up being the same thing. That's the old one. This one slides right in. Alright, I think I gotta do this a little differently. out of there. Well, nice, it'd be cool to be back and running today without even spending no money. Alright, let's see if it works. Alright, I think I got it fixed. We're gonna try it. It's a little tight, so it's a little funky, but we're gonna make do with it. So we got everything all loaded. We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I forgot there's one marten trap in the back of the truck, so we got 9 marten traps to set. Yeah, not the very best day to be going and doing this. Freaking raining out, misting out, like freezing rain too, kinda. Slushy on the roads. My sled is getting covered. So, but we devoted. This is what we were gonna do today, so this is what we're doing today. There was no ifs, ands, buts about it. So I'm gonna set my big, the one with the birch bark trap. I'm gonna set that right. This is where I'm gonna put it. This little hump here on the side of the road. We'll put some skunk essence up high, and we'll be good. Try to set this trap down in there. Kind of want it like this right here. Go like that, like that. This trap is kind of a shitty setup, but it still works. Got a couple of nails here to put that on right there. Stuff smells pretty good. I'm limited, so I can't put a lot out. What I want to do is put it right up here, I guess. First Fisher Marten set over here. That's the big heavy one, so we got that one done and over with. Now we can continue on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go. It's a lot of weight, and I don't have any studs in that snowmobile, so I gotta stud that here eventually. That would make this so much better. We're gonna see how far we can go. I was able to go with the snowmobile. It's actually plowed road. Just they haven't plowed in the last storm or so. So I'm probably just gonna have to take my truck next time. So I don't think I'm supposed to be out here on my snowmobile. But we're gonna set a trap right here. Go off in one of these blow down trees here and set a trap somewhere right in there. So I think we're gonna set, not sure where yet. Maybe up in this tree right there. Yeah, I'll set right in that tree. Well, this is where I'm gonna set it, right on this tree. Just gonna get the trap all set, and I might wire it down or find a pole to lean up against it, kind of sturdy it up. I think it's a little too wobbly up there. Set number 2 in. Nice smelly skunk stuff. Putting that up there. So we just put it in that tree there. I'm gonna stuff my stick up here too. Stick stuck right to it. So there. Alright. On to the next one. I'll find a spot to set a trap right here. Set number 3. That should work. So we got some skunk up high right there. Here's a spot I set up last year. I set right up on this blowdown right there. And caught a marten right here. So I know marten have traveled through here, and usually if marten travel in an area, they always travel in that area. So we're gonna set another trap right back on that blowdown. So here's set number 4. Actually didn't set on this blowdown. Behind me I set on this one. Looked better. Yeah, that's a pretty good set. Here's my 5th marten set. Should work. They'll see the beaver meat back there, then they won't be able to get through it from the back side there, so they'll come through this hole. And bam, have me a fisher or a marten. I get some skunk right up here. So, alright, now that's all we had for traps with me. I might go grab some more traps, and maybe I might set somewhere else over that way, or traveling further this way. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. frosty in the freezing rain. So we're gonna take a break for a second, load up my other 4 traps and strike it back out there, I guess. Here's set number 6. Yeah, that's set number 6. So nice location. I didn't see no tracks or anything, but it's real thick softwood here. So we're gonna try it. Moose around here somewhere. Look at all the tracks. If it wasn't a hill, I was gonna stop back down there. There's a spot where it's all packed down like they were sparring. The bulls usually spar this time of year. There's set number 7, right? I'm pretty sure that's set number 7. So we're getting there. We got 2 more to go. So we found another spot. And really nice location. I haven't seen no fresh tracks, but that doesn't mean anything. Probably just clumps of snow falling off trees, but I think we're gonna set right back here. Right up on this log. Alright, get this trap set. Losing daylight now. I do have my headlamp, but alright, that should be set good. Safeties are off. Trap wants to go this way. Right in here. Like that. So much of this stuff in my pocket now. I'm gonna stink like a freaking skunk. So nice. There's another set in. Got 1 more to go. I'm gonna put the last trap right up in here. Yeah, I think this will be a good spot. All right, we're out of here. We'll be back in 5 days, 4 to 5 days. I don't have to check these till every 5 days. Me and boss are out checking traps again. Our morning routine. And this freaking fox stepped down beside the trap again. This is where we had some tracks. You see his old tracks up through there and off to the side. Now I came in again last night and stepped right there. If he stepped right there, I would have had him. Well, it ain't looking good for this coyote trapping season. It'll be the first year, probably about 6 years, that I haven't caught a coyote at all. But I still do have 2 weeks, so I don't know if I'll make this hill, but I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, we're gonna make the hill today. Alright, I'll walk up today. That's it for today for trapping. I gotta try to cut up one of my deer. Butchering up the deer today. We're getting there. It's kind of frozen, so kind of got down to here, and now it's really frozen, so gonna let it finish thawing out today. I might be able to start cutting it up tonight. Get all the fat on this freaking thing. That's freaking fat. Boss dog's like, drop some more. I dare ya. Then we got Minkaroni over there. We got Kato back here just waiting. Oh, you still have a piece. You saving that for later? Well, we're getting there. We got front quarters done. Got one back strap out. I'm about to work on the other back strap. Just throwing it all in pots. That's all for burger. That's all dog food. And that's gonna be steaks. And a bucket of some fat. Well, we got my deer all deboned. This is all gonna be steaks. That's dog food. Just trimming and bloody cloddy stuff. Bunch of fat trimmings and stuff. This will all be burger. Trim a little more off of this. Got a couple bones for the dogs. Get some fat. I'll mix a little bit of fat in when I'm doing my burger. But I got pork fat to mix in too. Beef fat. So yeah, all deboned over there. We'll hang the rib cage for the birds, and the leg bones and stuff all go to the dogs. Get out of there, boss. Alright, so Then we're gonna package it all up. Checking traps this morning. We didn't make our hill. This is the hill that we made yesterday. The snow was just tacky enough. We didn't make today. So I'm gonna pull these traps today. I'm done with them. I'm gonna reset in a week or so maybe. Freaking cold last night. I'm on flood duty, that's why I'm so early. I want to go check out, see if we got any major floods. So we'll see what we see. Nothing in the traps today. This will be a good test to see how they would have worked. The trap is right here. No, it still would have worked. So we'll retry in a few days. We'll boil down a bunch of traps the next few days. Start over. I was about determined to catch something. We're down to like 2.5 weeks. So left the season. And after that, I was gonna go shoot one. I'm gonna call one in and shoot it or something. I gotta get a coyote. We're not gonna show up on the GoPro. Yeah, freaking river's hammering down there. So this is where we're walking up the river to check them traps all them times. Can't even see where that bank down. That bank down I had set was right there. I caught that very last beaver with the peak eating off of it. And we walked up that shore. But yeah, there's water up there. Hopefully I get to my traps down here and not flooded out. The ice floating down. Well, that's not good. That's all water. Deep water too. I'm not going to be able to drive through there. Yeah, I'm not driving through there. So luckily there's a berm over here. I can walk down that berm. I don't know if I'll be able to even get to my trap though. That's going to be underwater. But yeah, we'll walk down this berm and see if we can't put eyes on them. I gotta legally check it, so I knew I should have pulled these yesterday. I was gonna too, and I didn't. Yeah, that's all flooded. And that's the pit that's all flooded. But I got this one berm. I walk all the way over there and look down over the hill. I won't be able to get to my traps though. So I'm debating whether I want to like maybe bring a canoe back later. Get to the trap, set them off. Yeah, my trap's only right there. The other trap's right over there. Just down below the water level. Right here, up's all good. I wish I set up here. I was gonna too. And I was like, oh, it hasn't been raining much this year, so we shouldn't get no floods this fall. Alright, so I don't see nothing. Come back to the, probably my kayak. Kayak would be a lot easier. We'll come back to my kayak, get out there and stick a stick down there, at least set them off. We'll got 2 more traps to go get. And I don't know, I'll have to walk down to them. I definitely don't think I can drive down to them. Last traps. These are the ones where my brother's excavator is. Definitely not driving down in here. I'll get stuck down in the hole here. Not be able to come back up out of here. I've already had issues a few times. Luckily made it. They're interested in the beaver I hung here. I don't know if I did a video of that, but there's a beaver I hung in the tree right there. And there's freaking tracks all over the place right here. So I should move that now and set our trap. So we're gonna reset. I'm determined to catch something by the end of the season. Just that one fox. Nothing in these traps. So close yesterday too. Should have had one yesterday. Yeah, look at them foot tracks. And if they just stepped right the tip of my toe there, would have had them. That freaking close. That freaking close to having one. Just, I'm bound and determined. I will catch one now. So we're gonna pull these today and reset them in a few days. Yeah, them 2 traps pulled. So now we're gonna go home and fire up my boiler and start boiling some traps today. That might be what we do. And we gotta finish cutting up my deer. I still got a bunch of burger to grind. All I did was cut up steaks, which I never did take a video of that, did I? Shit. Yeah, cut up all my steaks last night and packaged them up, got them in the freezer. And today we'll grind up all the burger, and I got some beaver burger I was going to grind up too. And one deer will be done, and I still have another deer to go. Well, I was just checked that bait pile I made on my property. I never set traps at it. Just kind of been putting it off, and yeah, so something's been getting into there. So I remember there was a bait pile here, piled all that brush around it, made it so they can only go up that way or this way. Yeah, seeing that down at that bait pile makes me really want to get back to getting some traps in the ground. So we're gonna get my fire pit all ready here to boil up some traps here. Yeah, get that all set up. It's gonna take a while. This is all froze solid. So I'm gonna keep that fire going this morning for a while. Probably won't set no traps till tomorrow, but I want to try to at least get traps ready today. Alright, finally back to boiling some traps. I ended up processing the rest of my deer today. I haven't videotaped any of it either. Forgot all about it. I ended up with 24 deer burger, and I also processed all the beaver meat we've been saving over the last few weeks. And I got 17 beaver burger packages. Yesterday I did the steaks on my deer, and I ended up with 24 deer steak packages. But finally boiling some traps. This is what we got for traps to boil. We'll go through and kind of clean them up some. Try to clean out the earth anchor. When you pull the earth anchor up, it gets full of dirt and mud. So I think I'm going to try a drill in these earth anchors. Oh yeah. That'll clean them out a lot better. We got it boiling good now. So I'm going to take out what I got in there. I'm going to start boiling some traps and some anchors. Put a few in there. Get the hammer still in there. Yeah, we're going to do 6 at a time. So we'll leave them in there for probably about 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, we're going to pull our first batch of traps out. Hang them right over here on my trap thing I got set up. I'll hang these right here. That'll be good. Batch number 2 coming out. Nice. I want to do this all second half of the season. Alright, last batch coming out. We're done for today. Nice. Got 18 traps boiled down. Birds are out there loving the carcass. There's a beaver carcass right there. We're gonna try putting the camera right at it. See if we can get some up close footage of these birds. Yo, buddy. You're hungry, ain't ya? Yeah, that was pretty cool. The woodpecker there. We're gonna set a trap at that bait pile today. I almost forgot. A little bit of daylight left. Let's see if we can't catch a fish here. Bucket of peat moss. Got just regular anthill dirt. No wax. That's been my issue all season, I think. It's been my wax. So we're gonna go get this set. Put some traps right out here in the front. So probably one right here, and probably one where my feet are right here. We'll put one right here, and we'll put one up there and see what happens. Blindly catch whatever's coming through here. That's pretty good. Over the top. Yeah, nice. I think that'll work. Work great. Trap number 2 going in. So there's one set right here. And there's one set right there. So if they try to come from that way into the bait setup, or from this way into the bait setup, we should get them. So, and we even got a game camera today. We're gonna put a game camera up on this tree. Maybe we'll catch this. Maybe we'll catch the catch. Camera right here. So today we're gonna finish fixing up a few more Marten boxes. I was gonna build some, but I'm not gonna do that for a couple more days. So, and we want to go check the Marten sets we said at the beginning of the week. We got all these Marten boxes ready. 3 here in the back of the truck. And, they're all baited. Just gonna check that foothold. Them 2 foothold traps we set last night. I don't see anything jumping yet. Nope, nothing last night. Make sure they're not set off. Yep, nope, just absolutely nothing last night. First Marten box. Nope, trap's still set. I can tell the spring's still closed together. So where's my skunk? Skunk here somewhere. We want to just like disturb that skunk a little bit, make it so it smells again. Air kind of crisp over the side. To trap number 2, and it's still set. Yeah, it's funny. This was all snow. I set it up in the snow. It's actually up in the branches there. But it's still set pretty good. Make sure no weasels eating my bait yet. Oh, well, I guess they haven't. So I saw an active beaver flowage a few weeks ago when me and my brother come out here, did a little scout. And I'm gonna set it up. Fresh chewings right on top of the ice, on top of the snow. Coming through this alder tree down, and a wicked channel over here. So I think I'm gonna set a couple conifers right in that channel, put the caster at the end of it. We should have a beaver or 2 next time. Not sure it's gonna be deep enough right here. It might be. I might be able to find. Oh yeah, I think it is. We're gonna need this ice through right through there. Okay, I'm gonna put one there, and we'll try to get one back up in there. Trap set. Stay out. Oh. Stand. Triggers out. That should be good. Yeah, this should work pretty good. Yep, that'll work. Nice. Yeah, I'm afraid it's going to freeze in right there. So, I don't know if I still want to set it or not. I can and just hope they come out before it freezes in. Straight down in there. So here's the beaver house right there. I don't think I really can make it to it. It's all looks pretty deep right there on the edge of it. So I'm gonna check deepness up here. Where's the little chisel wheel? Right here. Let's see if it would be deep enough right here to set one right here. Oh yeah, perfect. Last stick going into this trap. That'll be good. I think that's far enough under that if it freezes over, we should still hopefully have a chance. And then we're gonna put some caster up the end of the channel there. I'm gonna make a caster mound right here. Some mud. Caster here. Oh yeah. Give this one a little extra. Yeah, hopefully they come up through that channel before it freezes. If it freezes over, the top of the trap will freeze right into the ice and it'll not work. So but I'm trying to be quick today. I don't feel like walking all the way to the other side, and the ice isn't quite safe enough just yet. So, but we're out here Marten trapping, so now we'll try to set something along the way. We got a couple of flowage, at least 2 other flowages I think we can check out. Checking another Marten trap. And it has nothing either. Beat's still good. On to Marten trap number 5. I'm pretty sure this is Marten set number 5. Way up in here. And it's still set. And everything looks good for the Marten trap, and it's still set. How look good. This is where I caught a marten last year. It's in the same very spot. So, I know the marten around here just... Plus it's the end of the season. I don't know if anybody else marten trapping out here could have already got a big round of marten out of here. I don't know. So, we got a beaver flowage right here up the road we're gonna check out. So we got some open water right here. We'll see if I can't find a spot to set this conibear down there somewhere. We'll put some caster out, and maybe them beaver will come up here. There's beaver way down there. Let's see if that's right about the tip of my finger. Try to chisel out some ice here. Set the trap right there. Try to break up some of this ice and put up a caster mound back here. Don't think this is gonna work, but we'll try. Here, trap's right there. We'll put another piece of caster back here. I'm gonna chop that ice out some, but I don't know. It might work. I'm just gonna call that good. One trap here. So ice isn't quite safe enough to get out there. Looks like I'm gonna put another trap right in here maybe. They been chewing on this tree on top of the snow. Last time they were able to get out of the ice, they came over here, so they might keep checking this. So I'm gonna try to find a spot. Almost right up there. Looks like I might be able to put a trap. So it's supposed to be warm out in a couple of days, so I might really try to come back out and check this spot out. So we're setting up as long as I can find a deep enough spot here, which I think I will. So I found a pretty good spot. Fairly deep. And this looks like some old bubbles. See these bubbles here, right there, tip of my finger, some more right there. I think he's been coming back over here to see if he can come back out for this maple he's been chewing on. So we're gonna get a trap right here and hope for the best. Yeah, it'd be nice to catch these beaver. I haven't caught a beaver in a couple weeks now. I think in a week, I guess. Week and a half maybe. Safety's off. Safety's back on. He's good. Yeah, we'll drop that right off down in there. Get the ice out of the way. Hopefully this is the channel we're using. I think it is. Yeah. I think that'll work. Well, the marten set's still set. Yep. Not doing good here. Meat's still good in there, yep. Yep, we ain't freaking catching nothing this year. Here's another beaver flowage. We saw a beaver in this one a few weeks ago when we come out here. Big old house, ain't it? Huge house. There's a food bed. There's a little bit of a food bed under the ice right there. Some over there. If I can find a bank then I can catch them right now, no problem. So we're gonna walk that other shore, maybe we'll find a bank then over there. Dog's trying to break the ice up there. Scratching on it and pouncing on it. Oh, he's falling in now. Out over there. Well, I found a nice open channel up above here. That beaver bog we're just checking out. There's an open channel right over here, so I think we can set some traps right there and set some caster beyond it and draw them over here. So this channel here is open water. We're going to try to set a couple traps right there. Beaver house is back down over there. I was trying to get over into there, but it looks too wide, and this is all that shelf ice and muddy and shitty. I can get to here easily, and it's open water, so I'm gonna set a trap here, set a trap up there, and set caster beyond it. Trap right here. Freaking ice. Okay. Safety fell back on. Don't want that to happen. Traps in. Doesn't look too bad where it's at. Just gonna put in a couple of sticks here. Wire this right off to one of these trees right here. That'll be good. We'll set another one just up above this one. I think this spot right here is going to be my second spot. Maybe right there. Ow. Nice. There, we got two traps in. We got a trap right there and a trap right there. Tip my finger. So we're gonna go up right about right in there and put some caster, and never know, I might have two beaver next time I come out. So it's a pretty simple set. So if you want to see what I catch in these beaver traps I set today, make sure you watch next week's episode. Today's Saturday, so this is the last day for this week. Tomorrow, Sunday, will be the first day of the next week's vlog. Another Marten trap. Oh, and it is set off. Nice. What do we got? Do we get it? I don't think we got it. No. No. Yep, missed him. Son of a bitch. First Marten. May have been a weasel. Open up, reset. I see some blood here, so I think we hit him in the head. So we should look around. Maybe we'd see it. Oh, there's some more blood. That's it. I don't see any more blood. I don't know what happened here. I missed them. I don't know if they pulled this out before or after I missed them. I don't know. But that's supposed to be wired in up to that other end, so I gotta rewire that in and get this trap reset. There, get that all reset. So yeah, that's a bummer. Hopefully that thing survived. One more Marten trap to set to check, and then we'll then we got 3 to set out. Last Marten trap, still set, and the bait's gone. Yep, something stole my bait. Alright, we're off to set a couple more. So we're gonna set another Marten box right here. Guess I'm just gonna grab one of my big ones here. Set it right on the ground up there. I'm gonna set it. These things are pretty heavy, so I'm not going far with it. Safety's off. We're at our next spot. We're gonna set a Marten trap at. Next Marten set in. And next one of them big boxes. So we're done here. We're gonna go get that last one in. So we're at our final location where we're gonna put our last Marten trap out. Got this little like hummock next to this big river. It's a nice little hump here. So we're gonna set it right in this blowdown right here. We just found another active beaver spot. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to set anything here. He's been coming up, eating on this tree right here. This must be his house right here. This is one lone beaver there. Yep, that's what I'm guessing what it is. I couldn't find any good places to set here, so I'm gonna set a baited set. It might work here. See, there's no food bed set up, so they've been coming out eating trees. Some trees up here eating. Tree down there they've been eating on. So I'm gonna try to set a baited set right out in front of their house, somewhere there. So I try to shave off the ends of it, make it look like a beaver actually chewed this, so they think they just missed this piece of wood out there. I'll mount that right to my trigger. I'm gonna do something right out in here. House is right back right there. I'm gonna dig a hole out right out there and drop that trap down there somehow. Deep enough? Oh yeah. Wow, that's pretty deep right there. Not deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I'm hoping this works. I don't know if it will. Get it set. I'm still gonna put stand on it. I'm not actually setting it down. I need the stand, but maybe the beavers will step on that and help them get up to the bait. So what I'm gonna try to do. Oh,
Oh, let's not do that. Oh, that fucking killed my hand. Ow. Fuck. Right in the center. I don't know what happened. I was only holding on to the thing there. Ow. Fuck. Yeah, I think holding on to that spring at the end right there just fucking gave me a hell of a blood blister. Can't really see it on camera there. Go under the light there. Ah, that fucking kills. Alright, I'm gonna try this. This trap doesn't go off again. That fucking killed me. Let's get that down in there. All we're doing is setting it right down in there. Bunch of fucking ice again. Almost like we're right on their food bed. That's what it feels like. Looks like. Try that. We're trying different shit. See if you like that piece of waffle. It should freeze right in. Alright, make sure to watch next week to see what I catch. And, hopefully I catch a few beaver and maybe we'll catch my first marten for the season.